Louisiana Senator John Kennedy. So we have the $600 billion already spent. We got the $1.2 trillion bipartisan, the $3.5 trillion that will be rammed down America's throats unless Joe Manchin or Senator Sinema of Arizona step up, and all 50 Republicans hold the line. It seems like a fait accompli, unfortunately, but maybe I'm just too pessimistic, Senator.
Sean, I am disappointed. In my opinion, we Republicans in the Senate keep finding new ways to lose on policy and to lose on politics. Opposing President Biden's infrastructure bill should have been a fat guy layup. It would take me 2 hours to outline its deficiency. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, I mean, it's real swamp stuff. They told us it was about real infrastructure. It wasn't. Calling this bill an infrastructure bill is it's like calling Anthony Weiner a saint. There's more Green New Deal and welfare in this bill than infrastructure. They told us the bill was paid for. It isn't. They told us the bill wouldn't raise taxes. It does. They told us the bill wouldn't contribute to inflation and higher prices. It will. They told us that this bill, if we pass the infrastructure bill, would make it harder to pass President Biden's companion bill, the $4 to $5 trillion tax and spending binge reconciliation act that we're debating right now. It will make it easier to pass that act. As you pointed out, Speaker Pelosi is so excited about the passage of the infrastructure bill, she's thinking about merging the two bills in the House. I'm telling you, the Democrats desperately wanted this infrastructure bill. They wanted it like an axe wants a turkey. They wanted it like Ben wants J-Lo. And that's just a fact. And we just got outmaneuvered. Intelligence was chasing us, and we got beat. And we've got to.
They beat themselves, Senator. I mean, Republicans. Chuck Schumer didn't hide his agenda. He said he's going to follow it up with the reconciliation $3.5 trillion. He didn't hide it. He was outspoken up front about it for once.
Let me give you one example quickly. Louisiana gets about $110 million for real infrastructure in new money in this bill. We also have to pay $130 million a year in new taxes on our petrochemical industry. We're going backwards here. And Chuck Schumer gets $12 billion for one single project, in addition to everything else, one single tunnel in New York. So Chuck gets 10 times more money for one project than my people get over 10 years. It's a dumpster fire. And one other point, we're right now fighting with Senator Schumer, over raising the debt limit. And our position is, look, it's your debt, Chuck. You raise the debt limit. But by passing this bill, which created at least $250, maybe $400 million worth of debt, and passing the American Frontier Act, which I've talked about with you before, that means that Republicans voted for between $600 and $800 million worth of new debt. And Chuck's going to throw that right back in our face. I mean, he's a shrewd politician. So I just don't see the win on this bill, policy-wise or politically.
So my question is, I guess going forward, is there any signs of hope? Now, Pelosi's got her own problems because we only need 3 Democrats to switch and Republicans could stop it in the House. But usually House Republicans don't buck buck the leadership here. Now you've got the squad that's been really leading the effort behind the scenes. Do you see all 50 Republicans standing together to stop this reconciliation bill? That means Lisa Murkowski. That means the 19 that we mentioned. That means Mitt Romney. That means Ben Sass. Are they gonna support this bill? Are they gonna hold strong? And will any Democrat jump over?
Well, maybe I'm naive, but I do believe that we will hold together on the reconciliation bill. I do. I mean, if I come back, if I'm wrong, I'll come back and apologize for making that prediction. We better, because that is
okay. The next question then:
sure.
Will the 50 Democrats they stay united?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
All right.
No
so we lose. So we lose in the Senate.
Yes. Yes.
America
look,
loses.
Senator Schumer, let's just face it, the Democrats stick together much better than the Republicans do. On this infrastructure, I mean, if Senator Schumer told most of my Democratic friends to join the Taliban, they would say, where's the line? They'll be together.
All right, Senator Kennedy, Louisiana, thank you for being with us. We appreciate it. When we come